in. Please let us put our hands together and appreciate him and welcome him, His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi Sule. He is here in double capacity. He is also the chairman of the North Central States Governors Forum. Please put your hands together for him. It's now my privilege and honor to call on His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi Sule to come and give his goodwill, and thereafter we'll go for the formal signing ceremony. Please put your hands together for His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi Sule.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Your Excellencies, sorry, I'm just coming in. I don't have the protocol, so I'm afraid to make mistakes. So Your Excellencies, Honorable Ministers, our leaders, I see my big brother, the former Senate President and the Governor of Kwara State, all the other leaders of the northern part of the country, and Nigeria indeed, who are all here, our prospective investors, and I see so many of you here. First, let me sincerely apologize for coming at this time. Our team has been here much earlier, but today is also the swearing in of the senior advocates of Nigeria at the Supreme Court. And Nasarawa State is lucky to have so many of them, and I had no choice but actually to be at the Supreme Court with them. So immediately we finished. In fact, I didn't even stay to take pictures. I just rushed down here because we cannot afford to stay away from an event that has northern Nigeria investment and industrialization at mind like this. I came in right when my big brother, our former chairman, former governor of Kebbi, and the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning actually was speaking, so I was able to catch up a little bit of some of the things that he said. Indeed, there is no time for northern Nigeria than now. This is the best time actually to look at our areas of competitive advantage. We have to be realistic with ourselves. We cannot actually be everywhere, but we have to look at the areas where we know that we have competitive advantages, and we have to show appreciation and participate. Everywhere I am, I have the opportunity to mention this, and I'm happy both the Minister for Budget and Economic Planning as well as the Minister of Finance are here. Nigeria is facing lots of challenges at the moment. Two of the major reforms that have faced these economic challenges have to do with the unification of the foreign exchange as well as the withdrawal of subsidy. But they have also brought a lot of goodness, at least for some of our leaders. For your information, and I know most of you are already aware of what is happening, today all the tiers of government, 3 tiers of government, are sharing more revenue than they had ever imagined in their life. For the first time this month, as a matter of fact, we have seen actually over 2.2 trillion that has been shared, between the 3 tiers of government. When I first came as a governor in 2019, we were sharing anywhere between 590 billion to 620 billion max. So today we are sharing 4 times that amount. Now, what does that mean to a common man, to somebody who is going through the hardship of these reforms? What it means is that today our leaders have more resources with them to be able to provide for this kind of event, this kind of investment. So in Nasarawa State, we say we have to put our mouth, actually, all the noises where we are. We always say we are a state of solid minerals. And on arrival, what the first thing we did was to say that nobody should come into Nasarawa mining until you have the capacity also to do the refining of that mineral in Nasarawa State. And that is the reason why today we have the largest lithium processing plant in Nasarawa State, which was commissioned by Mr. President last year. And this year, which is 3,000 metric tons a day. But this year, we have just completed another one of 6,000 metric tons a day, which is getting ready to be commissioned again by Mr. President. So we have to commend President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and all his reformers who have worked so hard, to take the bullet on behalf of everybody. Because the resources are available, we have taken a decision as a state of agriculture to say that we are also going to do about 10,000 hectares of rice. Last year we harvested 2,000 hectares. This year we cultivated roughly 3,300. And my dream is that before I leave as a governor, we have anywhere between 7,000 to 8,000 hectares of land for rice. So this is what we have to do. Being an oil and gas person myself, since we came, we've been hearing about the story that there's oil in the north, oil in the north, oil in the north. I want to sincerely thank former President, the late Muhammadu Buhari, for standing behind us to ensure that that exploration actually began. He is not alive today, but we must give him the credit for that. And I thank the management of NNPC at the time, Mele Kyari, for the wonderful thing that they did. And so today, both at Kolomani, Lake Chad, and in Nasarawa, we have oil that is close to anywhere between 5 to 7 million barrels that you can actually go ahead and do inland for us. So we must take it serious. We must come in. We don't go into areas that we are not strong. What I do is that in Nasarawa, I just pick about 2 or 3 areas that I know we have the competitive advantage, and I concentrate on them. I don't want to go into areas of grammar. I go into areas that I know we have the capacity and we can fund it. And right now, there is no state governor, none, whether it's APC, PDP, coalition, or whatever party we are. Every state governor has resources available to him that should be able to invest based on what we are seeing. And for that, we are not just going to call for us in Nasarawa, we are not just calling for investors, we are calling for partners. Because when the investors come and we do the study and we believe in it, we are also going to invest our money in whatever it is that is going to be there. Because that is the only way that you can get an investor serious. So at the Northern Nigeria, I'm not the chairman, our chairman is Governor of Gombe, but at the Northern Nigerian Governors Forum, we say we must approach all these areas, but number one is we must approach security. And we should stop blaming anybody for our security. We take responsibility on our own that we are responsible for our security, and we work on our security, and we go strictly on our own security. It doesn't matter which kind of form you will do. So what we expect out of this is sincerity. We be sincere with ourselves. Stop blaming anybody. If we are blaming anybody, blame ourselves. So take it upon ourselves to go from one end to another so we'll be able to solve our problem. And I strongly believe that's the right way to go. Thank you for giving me the opportunity, even though I came late. And I pray God Almighty will continue to support every one of us. Thank you.
Please put your hands together for His Excellency, the Nasarawa State Governor. We'll soon go to the icing of the cake, as they put it, the formal signing of